I want to see who takes it down for this first battle between these two titans.
You have Samurai and his Akuma going up against Caba and his Ryu. This first match, week 8 of Street Fighter League, is about to kick off. It's going to be Team NASR Samurai going up against Psycho Shinobi's Caba.
Round 1. Fight.
Blatant raw V skill from the beginning. But no, Caba definitely has experience in this matchup versus a very strong Akuma players coming from the DR. Those guys have quite the scene over there. We've talked about Mena and his effect. Caba being one of those people, standing on his own regard, his own skill, but still a DR player nonetheless.
That was such a delayed tech too. But Caba already making quick work towards Samurai's health here.
I'm going to say one thing. I know we haven't really got to see it, but Caba's spacing is ridiculous. Knows exactly when to put buttons there, knows how to poke properly. A little bad spacing right there on that V skill and that fireball exchange. However, just being able to contest Samurai's walk speed and just be able to stay in the middle of the screen as long as he did, just walk forward.
Oh, you know that there had to be any sort of medium punch other than the overhead. Unfortunately, didn't get to punish. Another chance at life for Samurai, already closing the gap for this tie in the life.
Look, and that's that spacing I was talking about. Just backdashes a little bit, knows the spacing so well. Navigation against Akuma is one of the things that I feel like it's really hard. It gets you hit a lot of times, but just Caba just looking so well in some of these situations. Okay, the thing is, the Samurai used that trigger very early in the match, and this is making this round go a lot longer than usual. Needs to be careful. Samurai gets really gutsy in the game where he knows he can do a single hit kill. He's been known to walk up and throw, and I like the jump right there. I'm telling you right now, Caba's movement and spacing is amazing, and the fact that he's able to contest with Samurai this way should not surprise anybody.
You know, I prefaced this earlier by saying Samurai was very comfortable with the Ryu matchup, but Caba is a Guile player, right? He is a master of the fireball war.
And the patience game. Guile's not going in a lot of times. A lot of times Guile is laying back. And Caba has a pretty aggressive Guile on top of that. So you know he can play a Ryu, right? Once again, that Tatsu to get through. That's a Mikey special right there. Still in control, typically, of that corner. Samurai gets the dragon punch. Wow. The fireball placement so good. Caba doing such a great job of fighting the neutral up around right now.
The selection of fireballs and when to do them has been immaculate so far from Caba, and backs away.
Look at the
danger.
Fireball game. Samurai has some of the best fireball game I've seen. The fact that the contention, I don't think that's going to kill.
Nope, not quite. But one more sequence. This V-trigger is on deck for Caba, though.
Once again, I feel like Caba's doing such a good job of making sure that the trigger is not getting him killed, and the pace that he's playing against Samurai is really good. The fact that even though it's just like a little slower than Samurai would like it to be, but that's exactly where Caba wants it to be.
The second time he's found success with that. And here comes Caba. 2 back-to-back throws in the corner. Went for a third one. Great interruption there from Samurai.
A fourth one anyway.
Ooh, that should be more than enough.
Let's go.
Like I said before, Caba has a lot of experience versus Akuma. You cannot just pull out an Akuma, regardless of who it is, and think that it's going to get you the W. Caba getting a W on the board for his team. Those are points, ladies and gentlemen. Those are points.
Yeah, he's going to stay right here. He has no choice, really. Once you pick Akuma, you're stuck.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Character lock, I forget sometimes.
I definitely forget. I definitely forget.
Oh, miss punish.
Oh, nice. He's working out. And what a bait, just not close enough to get the crush counter. Big damage was coming from that. I can tell you that right now.
Big uppercut there from Samurai, ensuring that Caba never jumps again. But you know, Caba is willing to test the discipline of his opponents. Can you catch me every time? We'll see what happens.
Look, you jumping on that fireball, a lot of instances for a lot of characters. You're not getting an attack after it, except for that one. That was a good jump in.
Yeah, it's based off of the reads, right? I mean, there are some ways to react to it at certain ranges, but you'd have to have a keen eye for that.
Just dashes out of the corner. A lot of times you see Ryus take that extra damage with the dragon punch as well. Caba says, no, I'll take the space instead. No, thank you. Leave the damage on the side. I love Caba's pace, still fighting right now. Make him earn that round.
Let him waste the V-trigger when he gets it.
Ooh-wee.
No problem. Stay your fireball game stronger.
His fireball game is actually ridiculous. One of the things I pointed out was the fact that Samurai has some of the best fireballs in Street Fighter. I'm telling you right now, he can control the pace so well, and just his footsies movement on top of it.
But Hot Dog again exclaiming towards Caba, saying that he has the best fireballs right now. He's saying that you're winning this fireball war. You'll take that damage, even though it's a punish from the medium Tatsu. You'll take that damage because Mikey hasn't done, or Samurai hasn't done enough to threaten after that punish, right? So he's willing to take that damage. Oh,
nice
what a trade-off! I like that in the side of Caba, the roundhouse clipping.
Oh, just barely out of range. EX fireball once again. Light punch, dragon punch. Once again, those fireballs coming out to play. Dash up, DP this time. I want the damage, and the life lead is in favor of Caba. And Samurai just used a little bit of that meter as well. I'm not sure I like this.
Look at how good these fireballs are now, Steve. It's a whole different man.
I told you guys, man, he plays with some of the best. He knows how to fight this matchup, and DR has some very strong players. You know he's prepared for this matchup.
I like that V-skill usage. Now,
still life lead in favor of Caba.
there's the activation off the fireball. There's going to be a lot of pressure on the side of Samurai. From the side of Samurai.
Nice. Oh.
Finds the hit. Uppercut. Decent amount of damage. A back throw will do enough, okay?
I love the patience right there. Samurai has done that season in and
Nice.
season
Nice.
out. Wow,
You
long
are not
distance
throwing
speed
him.
skill.
Mike is too low for you. Mikey, do you hear me now?
Yeah, he does, he does.
Mikey, you are not throwing him. Throw him. He takes a lot of throws.
It's all right, he's doing well.
Yeah, you're doing well, but like
yeah,
a lot
Mikey.
of times.
Yeah, try to add some more throws, Mikey.
You are doing well, but throw him.
You want to win, don't you?
You want to win? Then you throw him. Yo, you better listen to Angrybird. Don't make him leave the desk, okay?
So Bigbird is actually the mini boss.
Yes, he's the mini boss.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Man, always at the right spacing. Samurai with the V-skill usage has been so pivotal in this matchup. We saw how it turned out for that last round. Catching Caba by surprise, trying to move forward past the fireball. Or with the fireball, I should say. Ooh. That could have been a big jumping on the side of Caba presence earlier.
Nice combo. Crush this time. Catches Samurai swinging. And look at that stun bar. You know, we talk about the threat of Akuma a lot, but that stun bar, my man takes bad damage. Side switch. Yeah, I like it.
It's your game now.
Hard knockdown conserves a nice chunk of that V-trigger meter. Air neutral fireball. I love the jump right there. Dashes under. How is he so prepared?
How did
you know
he know?
why? Because he's done this before. He knows, and he's fought many Akumas before.
Don't count Samurai out just yet. Faking the fireballs.
Nice.
A big risk taken from Caba.
And another side switch. Any hit right now can seal this round and put Caba on set point. This would be a big win. This could be an amazing win for Caba, setting up this second season, this second half of the first season. I'm telling you right now.
Buffering away is Samurai from this space. Probably looking for a fireball, but it's kind of risky. If you misplace that Tatsu to go past the fireball, you're dead.
Meters on the table right now. You got to be careful at this range. A knockdown could spell the end of Akuma, and the momentum shifts. Uh-oh. And that's exactly, the fireball game is so important, and this is set point with Caba for Psycho Shinobi versus NASR. Wow. In the Ryu versus Akuma match, who would have bet against this? Who would have said it would go down to a set point with Caba's Ryu
over the fireball with the forward heavy punch?
All right, offense being turned up right now.
I mean, the situation has been kind of calm on the side of Samurai, right? Checking with the stand light punch, but here comes Caba swinging away. Back roundhouse has been the choice so far. Again, the placement of that V skill, unbelievable. He got caught by the forward heavy punch. That's got to cause some internal bleeding, but he's a demon.
Uh-oh, speaking of demons, it's not looking too good for our resident demon. Akuma, full trigger, full CA, charges it. One more move by Caba, secures a win, and that is a big win for Psycho Shinobi. The pace has been set. That means that NASR is going to be on the ropes going forward.